spooky friends. It's Carolyn Zook here with Zook Stitch, and I'm here with my black cat, Jack. We're here to celebrate our Halloween super spooky episode with you. Okay, it's not going to be that spooky. It's just going to be a little chaotic because we have a kitty with us. And I have my spooky cardigan sweater on that I just got off of Amazon. Let's see if I can show you. There's some black cats, some pumpkins, and some just words on it. And I think the words are probably printed all which way. So that's how I celebrate Halloween. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you are here spending part of your day or your evening with me. And look, I even have a little bit of a halo shining down on me. So it's really fun. And my hair, I promise I do brush my hair. Yes, welcome. I'm tempted to start this over, but you know, it's all fun and chaos, right? And you got to see Jack, which you don't get to see him very often. So, but he was here and I thought it was appropriate for the Halloween episode. So we just got done with our October, I forgot to close the curtains in the back. So hopefully the lighting will be okay. We'll see how this goes. Usually I close the curtains in the back so that the backlighting isn't too bad. But we just finished up with our October Zoom meeting, which was so much fun. Robin and I, this is through the Magazine Monthly Challenge Facebook group, and we try to do monthly Zoom meetings, and usually about mid-year we need a few months off, and then so this is what kind of our first one back. So it's super fun to see so many people and hear so many stories and just kind of share life with one another. So that was really fun. And just as a reminder, we have next Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we will be doing our 2023 Zoom planning. This is open to anybody. It's not just about the magazine group. If you are on Facebook, I have posted the event both in the Zook Stitch Facebook group and the Magazine Monthly Facebook group. I have received a couple emails from people who said, hey, I'm not on Facebook, but I still want to join, which is perfectly fine. I can send those links out. I haven't sent those links out yet, but I did see your email, so I get the Zoom link sent out to you. So if you are not on Facebook, but you want to join us to talk about, discuss, plan what we're going to do for 2023, feel free to join us on Zoom next Saturday. That is November. I didn't write down the date. It's next Saturday, November 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Whatever that Saturday is. At 9 a.m. Pacific time, we would love to have you and talk about how we're going to tackle 2023. Last weekend was 24 hours of cross stitch, which I got my 18 hours in, which I was really thrilled about. So I was really happy, and I can't wait to show you the progress that I got on some of the projects. And then the other big news from the week is that my TV basically went out. You can see it sitting right here. I'm going to list it for free on, I don't know, some site. The screen went dark. I tried several different things that I found online as to why that might have happened. None of them seemed to work, so I just went out and bought a new TV. But that apparently I can't stitch and not watch TV. So I learned that because there was one night where I only got like half an hour stitching in. I'm like, I can't do this. So I spent the rest of my evening kind of researching TVs and that type of thing. But I got a new TV. It is all set up. It is good to go. It's working well. So I think we're back on track. And it's kind of fun to have a new TV. You don't buy TVs very often. And so it's fun to have like a smart TV. I got a smart TV. So all the apps and everything are on there, or you can download them, which is very, very nice. Okay, I am concerned about the lighting, so let me close these these curtains behind me, and then I will be right back, and then we'll get into the stitching. Right. I am back, and I know you've seen this coffee mug before, but it goes so well with my sweater, I thought I would show it again. That is becoming my Saturday fall coffee mug. Okay, so what did I work on this week? So first up is Floral Pumpkins. This is my 25 7-piece. This is my first ever Mill Hill kit. So this is what it will look like. Sorry about the glare there. I am stitching it on a 28 count Dove Gray fabric. And I did spend quite a bit of time during 24 Hours of Cross Stitch Weekend last weekend working on it. So I got a little bit more than just 25 minutes a day. So I did start the beads, which you can see there. So I did a lot of that beading during the 24 Hours of Cross Stitch Weekend. So that is good. And then I'm just kind of trying to fill in the flowers. There's a lot of flowers, and then the pumpkins will be down here. I may have mixed up some DMC colors, but it's fine for now. We'll see. We'll see when I get down to the pumpkin if I have enough floss. Those were colors that I did not use my DMC color book for. So with the Mill Hill kits, you have to sort the colors yourself, which I found to be very tricky for me. So next time I will just sort all of the colors using my DMC book, I think, because that was really very helpful. So that was Floral Pumpkins. And then next up, I spent a lot of time working on Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. Let's see, here we go. So this is Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. My goal is to finish it this year. And I am down right in this area, right down here, working on this side of the last motif. So we are very nearly there. I am stitching it with the called for Valdani flosses and on the called for, what direction does this go? It goes this way. And on the called for, it's a 28 count doubloon by Picture This Plus. Tighten it up a little bit for you. And you can see, so this is the bottom corner. So you can see I have this half of that last motif done. So I will be ready to put my initial. I'm going to put the letter Z for Zook in here. Finish up the other half of this, and then there's a few more little motifs over there. And then this sucker will be done. This will be my big finish, I think, for the year. I do have to fix, I just see it, so I thought I pointed out, there's some straight stitches in here, which these worked well when it was pulled taut, but now they're kind of getting a little messed up. So I'm going to redo those. And then I think at the top I have to put the year in. But otherwise, this one is nearly done. And I just love the colors. And then I plan to take it to the framers, I think. So that will be super fun. So it was nice to get so much done on it during 24 Hours of Cross Stitch. And I think this one will be a finish in November. Okay, and then next I worked on Christmas, or what's it called? Cardinal Cottage. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Donna Gelsinger, and this is what it will look like. This is almost as big as a stitching shelf, if you can believe that. So I am up here in this background, and I have been pulling this out once a month and just working on it for 3 hours a month this year. And I'm stitching it on 18 count Aida, 2 threads over 1, and this is where I got, so I kind of pulled down, I did some fill-in, there were some blanks in there, and then I mostly started pulling down a little bit. And here's my new needle minder that I got from Mad for Minders that I thought went really well with it because of the Cardinals. So this is where we're at. I got a total of 382 stitches in during my 3 hours of working, and I am currently at 0.97% done, so not even at 1% yet. But progress is progress, so that's good. That's fun. I have not yet figured out what I'm going to do on this for next year. If I'm going to continue doing 1 day a month. one day, I mean, I would like to get more done on it than just one day a month. So I'm not sure if I'll just pull it out when I feel like it. I'm really trying not to over schedule or over plan for next year. So we will see what happens. I'm hoping to get a lot of it kind of figured out at next week's planning meeting. And then the last piece I worked on this week was Death by Cross Stitch. This is my Whip Go piece for this year, or for this month, my second Whip Go piece. And it's kind of strange. This one is taking forever. I am mostly done with page 1. Page 2, we'll have to take a look at it. I haven't done this bottom part. I haven't pulled it down, but page 2, and then I'm kind of going across, but not filling in this down part. So this top border design is kind of where I'm working. But this one, I think it's just so big because my progress on it is so slow, and I'm not quite done yet. I have another day to work on it. So next week you'll be able to see it off the Q snaps. But what I've done so far is I did this little design here, this bird and fish, this flower, this bird and fish, and then I pulled this over a little bit more. And you can see I need to, before I get too far, I need to carry this. There's this border up here. I need to carry that over, which I have not done yet. And then there's a bunch. So this is page 2. Everything you see here. And I need to pull it down because we're starting to get into page 3 over here. So I am using this. This is stitched on 32 count Silvery Moon Lugana. And I'm using the same colors that I'm using for Hoity Toity, which is the Jan Hicks color conversion. So that is where we're at. I love stitching on it. It just goes really, really slowly. And the reason why I'm a day behind, I should have met my goal on it, but because my TV broke. So that was the night that I only got a half an hour in on stitching. So my goal on this is 12 hours a month. And so I'll work on it tonight. I'll give it one more evening, and then that goal will be met for October. So that will be good, and then I will have to, again, figure out what I'm going to do with all these pieces for next year. But this one is actually on the Whip Go board one more time this year, and she did call, I haven't looked yet, she did call the numbers for November, which means we also know the numbers for December. I have not looked yet, though, to see what is what. So I'll fill you in on that next week. Okay, so that's the stitching I got done. And then I have just a little bit of haul, nothing too drastic, but I got my Rogue Stitching Fabric of the Month Club fabric. Let me get it out of the package for you. All right, so this month it is an Atomic Ranch Fabrics, and it is called Cloud, and I get the 32 count Lugana. Isn't that pretty? This might actually be perfect for, so this is a printed, I believe. Oh no, it's dyed. This is going to be perfect for when Jan does the spring and summer Carolyn's balloons, because that is going to be a seasonal piece. And I think this one, I think I'm going to save for the spring and summer. The winter one, which will be coming, I know she's working on it, will be on the other half of what I did autumn on, which is Shark Fin by Fortnite Fabrics. There's enough to do the fall, which is complete, and then the winter, because it kind of has that moody sky a little bit, but I think this one will be perfect for spring and summer. So that's fun. So I've already got that fabric picked out. And then I got my World of Cross Stitching. This is issue 325. So I'll be doing a flip through. It's a great issue. I haven't marked anything yet, but I have looked through it just really briefly, and I think it's super cute. And then because I get the actual physical copy, you get a free gift. And so this is Reindeer Bauble Kit. So super cute. So I'll do a flip through of that. And then I also got my December issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine, which I'll also be doing a flip through. It's a great one as well. And that's really all the haul I have, which is fine because I've been getting those boxes, like the Halloween box, the Christmas thing from Jan Hicks, the Halloween box from Garan. So we are all good. And I'm also thinking about what clubs I'm going to be doing for 2023. So I'll do kind of like a planning video like I did last year for 2023, where I talk about my plans once I get them figured out. And then I can also talk about what subscriptions I'm keeping or what I'm doing with that. All right, we're moving right along. This is going to be a pretty quick video, but we have giveaways. I have not sent out giveaways, so if you are waiting on something, you're still waiting. So first up, we had this really cute piece by Dirty Annie's called Merry Christmas, Y'all. I think it is super darling. And the winner is Daniela Drexen. Daniela, I know I should have your address because I know you've won before, but I couldn't find it. So if you can just resend me your address. My email is csixstitch@gmail.com. And you hear Simon meowing. So Daniela, you won that. So congratulations to you. This next one are these sampler stockings by Abby Rose Designs and Oahu Stitcher. Sorry, my brain just completely blanked on how to pronounce words. So I don't think I have your address, but let me know. And again, you can email me at csixstitch and I can get this sent off to you. And then the last one is this Hands-On Designs Home, and you get the summer as well chart. And Linda Fisatola won this one as well, and I have one that you won either from last week or the last week or the week before. So I'll put that in one package for you. See, sometimes it pays off to hold off on sending them out. So I'm going to not do giveaways this week just to give me a chance to get those sent out and everything. And then we'll go from there. So those are the winners. So congratulations to everyone. And we're already into plans. So we are near the end of October. So I'm reaching here. Oh no. It's okay. It was some Crinix that fell on the ground. Okay, we're all set. So for the end of October, I'm going to do my one more day on Death by Cross Stitch, and then I have slotted to work on Elegant Pumpkins, which we were just talking about in our October Zoom meeting with EJ. So this is, a black and white copy, obviously, called Elegant Pumpkins. It is designed by Marie Barber, and it is from the Just Cross Stitch September-October 2011 issue. So that is what it looks like in black and white. I am stitching mine on a 32 count green willow. It might be 28 count. I'm not sure. I need to change out that needle minder because although that is a pumpkin, that feel of it doesn't really fit. So this is where I'm at. So I almost have that first pumpkin done. There is some more like ribbon and that type of thing up here to finish up. But this is where I'm at. I wanted to get 9 hours in on it this month, but I don't think I'll have enough time because I'm a day behind on Death by Cross Stitch, but also I don't know how much stitching I'll get done on Halloween Day because last year on Halloween I had like over 50 kids come by, which kept me pretty busy during the evening. So kept hopping up to answer the door, which is fun. So I'm not sure how much I will actually get done on this. But we'll do what we can, and then maybe it will come back out in November. Because if you recall, I do have yearly goals on each of my pieces. So this one, I'm trying to meet a yearly goal on that. So I'm going to work on that. I am going to continue working on Floral Pumpkin for my 25/7 piece. So we'll continue making progress on that. And Elegant Pumpkins, and then I'm going to work on Autumn Quakers, which normally I would say I'm going to do 12 hours a month is what I've been doing this year. 12 hours a month until it's done. Now, I did do some extra in October for 24 hours of cross stitch weekend. I think I'm not going to worry about getting 12 hours in. I'm just going to finish it up. So hopefully the hope is that next week you will see that as a finish. So that's kind of my goal, is to finish that. And otherwise, classes are going well. Work and, I'm not in classes, but I teach classes. So it's going well. It's just a really busy, here's Simon, my other kitty. It's just a really busy time in the semester, but we are cruising right along. Yes, we are. Aren't we? Yeah, we're cruising right along and getting through the semester. So eyes are now looking towards November and Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving for a class, we really only have 1 week of classes and then finals. So we are getting there, aren't we? Yes. Other than that, just another reminder about the 2023 Zoom planning session next Saturday. Go ahead and email me. My email is always listed down below if you would like the Zoom link, and I will get that sent out to you this week. And I wish you all a very happy Halloween if you celebrate, and I hope you have lots of fun. I'm basically just going to wear this sweater to work, is essentially what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to hand out candy. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye.